Hello, I'm Outlaw Gamers. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. My name is Dan.v, but all you guys can call me Sayu. Today's video, I'm discussing ideas and opinions and fixes towards the game because I asked community in Hood Outlaws and Legends on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, and I asked them questions like, if you guys were devs, what kind of fixes or ideas would you bring to the game? And people gave me a lot of different, ideas and opinions and fixes. And I know the game's in a rough shape, but I'm just gonna go over their ideas and their fixes and their opinions and try to explain their ideas a little bit more to you guys, and hopefully the devs listen and watch this video because this is just not me alone. I may make the video, but all these ideas come from the community, the great what's left of the Hood Outlaws and Legend community, people that still play and still believe in the game that it could be better than it is right now. So I just want to jump in right into the ideas for you guys here. So the first idea is pretty much what everybody wanted from the start, and it is crossplay invites. So in the beginning of time, if you're new to Hood Outlaws and Legends, it is crossplay. PC could play with console could play with PC. Randomly, when you get into a lobby and you match up, you're playing with other people on different platforms if you have cross-play matchmaking on. But the thing is, if you have friends that are on a different system, like if you're on Xbox or PlayStation and you have a buddy that's on PC, you cannot invite that person to play with you. So it's kind of dumb. I hate to say it, but it's dumb. If you have crossplay, you should have crossplay invite like by the beginning of time. And I know a lot of people are like kind of stressed out that there isn't, and the devs said they wouldn't mind adding it if the community really wanted it, which the people have spoken. They really wanted it, and they really want it, I meant to say. And they're not focused on that in year one of addressing that into the game. So that's going to be maybe year two or another time. Right now, their main focus, I believe, is making more fresh new content coming to the game with new game modes. And hopefully, if they said they got new skins in a way, I don't know about skins, but new game mode I heard, and just more balancing and tweaks to the game. On to the next idea. So this idea came from someone on Reddit, and this person wanted to rework the comment system, or not rework it, but make it more in depth. The comment system is more in depth, because right now the comment system is too simple. It's just a 3-button hack and slash. You could spam the stuff out of the light button, like tap 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 tap, or heavy, depending who you're playing. But I'm not trying to get sprint tap from these brawlers out here, because I don't see them coming all the time. My teammates never tag. But yeah, I believe the combat system can use a little more adjustment. I wouldn't say like rework the entire combat system. I think it's good, but maybe change some of the attack animations on each character differently. Like a person, like with Brawler, for example, make him like use both his hands besides using the heavy attack. And if he's gonna swing, make him swing a little bit like with that 2-hand hammer he has, and just swing it. And make maybe the idea is to have a move set. I mean, like a move set on each character, like certain move sets to do this much amount of damage. Maybe they'll span the stuff out of combos. I don't know, but make it more in depth. I guess to a little bit challenging for the veteran players. And for the new players, they just have to keep up with the combat system if it does decide to go more in depth. It's just an idea, and this idea, I think you guys all can agree that the combat system could use a little bit of more in depth guide to, or not in guide, but more of a work adjustment to it. And yeah, that's simple as that. It doesn't have to be a 3-button hack and slash. But on to the next idea. All right, stealth and team play priority. All right. The gameplay but it is, to me, it plays like a team deathmatch. Like, you're playing those Call of Duty games, you're playing TDM. So in here, it feels like everyone's just aiming for the kills. They want to get 60 kills in the game. They want to get 70 kills. I mean, look, I don't mind if you want to aim for kills, all right? That's your thing. It's cool to show off you had a lot of kills. You're like, I did most work on this team. I have 70 kills. I killed 60 68 guards and only 2 players I killed. Like, you know, you get a lot of kills, you just keep on killing guards or enemies, whatever you prefer to do. But like, people forgot like the stealth. Well, you can't blame the people because, you know, stealth is only needed in the beginning of the game, and then towards the middle and the end, everything just becomes brawl between which team can outlast the other team, winch it up, and you know, the guards are just there to distract you. They're nothing more. If the guards were more powerful, more dangerous, like the sheriff, but the sheriff can use some upgrades himself. If the guards were good, man, dude, everyone would be sneaking. See, they don't make the guards that deadly. Well, the normal guards, okay, fine, but the knights, they could make them a little bit tougher. Not like in like health wise, but more better as a scale up the AI a little bit. You know, the AI needs to be better. But you know, I'll talk about that in the next idea here. And just, you know, stealth is such a key. This is the first multiplayer heist, you know, team versus team kind of thing, and it plays like a TDM, and you know, it sucks. It really sucks, and I hate to say it does. Everyone doesn't care about teamwork no more in this game. As long as this game's been out for about what, a month only, teamwork is non-existent unless you're in the squad with your friends or family and you're playing together, and that's the only teamwork you have. But when you play a random, it's kind of hard. Even though you're talking to mic with them, that random doesn't play to how you would want that person to play. Look, I'm not saying I'm good or anything. I'm just a okay player, but there are some randoms who do things that I question, like, why would you do that, random? Why would you do that? We lost the element of surprise. We lost everything right now. And my team just give up all the time when we can make an extra push. But, you know, having team play in here is really key, because they said, the devs did say, this is going to be a stealth base with teamwork. Have to have teamwork, and there is no teamwork in here. One person, a Robin, could just shoot you from a distance, and you know, without your Robin tagging or you tagging enemies for Robin, like, what's the deal here? Like, there's no team play involved after if you don't have people who don't want to play with each other. And just man, it's just they should prioritize stealth with team play instead of mixing it into a team deathmatch. How the idea is just an idea. How are they gonna do it? I don't know, but I'm just giving you guys ideas, and hopefully the devs can listen on these ideas as well. So let's get on to the next idea here. Kicking while blocking or parrying. So this idea is from someone who I guess what this person's idea is trying to say is, this person wants to kick people like a Spartan kick while blocking, or after you get done parrying somebody and then you want to, you know, kick them for some distance. You know, it's not like, I honestly just gotta say, this person play a lot of Chivalry 2, alright? It's not like you guys see me playing Chivalry 2 and going to war and playing the game instead of this game, right? But I think the idea behind this kicking while blocking or kicking after you parry someone is just to gain distance, and it'd be pretty cool to kick someone, you know, like a Spartan kick, not like a flashy kick, but you know, just kick someone down, like, or make it into a, you know, a different, what is it, assassination animation where you kick someone down and, you know, you smash their face with the brawler's hammer. That would be something I would love to see. But yeah, so I mean, that's just to gain some distance. Nothing too flashy, nothing too big of an idea, but it is a good idea to add somewhere down the line in the game, which I think they should add there for a certain character. But we don't know, you know, we got to see what the new legend coming out in season 1 is gonna have and be, and I just can't wait for it. So on to the next idea here. Yes, character rebalancing. I know most of you guys will want this to happen in the game, which it will. The devs did say in the next update it's going to be a character rebalancing on Marianne. Look, people say John is OP. Look, John is not OP. John just got a broken ass moveset, alright? That's the honest truth. His sprint tap with the sprint burst perk, everyone becomes one tap. As long as he sprints and he runs at you. But you could, there's also a move. If you're Marianne or Robin, you can wait, time it right, step aside, dodge it, assassinate that person quick, there you go. Now, if you're a Mystic or another brawler, try to work on your parrying skills, alright? That's the only way. Once he runs and try to, brawler smash on you, you parry it. If you have the strong parry, what was it? Reflex perk? I forgot what it's called now. It's going to do massive flinch, just a flinch reaction on that guy that tried to sprint tap you. But yeah, that's just an overpowered move. The most overpowered character, everybody knows it by now that plays it. For those of you that are just new, is Marianne. I know the newbies were like, what? Marianne's so weak. I'm like, no. She is not weak. You add the perk where she could evade 3 times, and then she could just, without any stamina used up, even with her stamina unused, she could just pull out her arm crossbow and just shoot you in the head. There you go, easy peasy right there. Like, you're down right away, one shot. One shot, all it takes is one shot in the head. You're down. So character rebalancing is very important in this next update. Will it bring back the fan base? Not everybody. It'll bring back some people. And, if they could fix up, nerf Marianne, make her where maybe she has some stamina uses like Robin. Because when Robin's out of stamina, he cannot use his bow and arrow. I meant to say, I'm sorry. I was going to say crossbow. So Marianne could have that same thing like Robin, maybe. But, I hate it when I go against other Mariannes. And also, I don't know the thing. I'm a console player. So I don't know what's happening on PC. Because everyone's saying on PC, Marianne's super broken. So, like, I verse people on PC that play Marianne. It feels the same to me, but PC is a higher performance, better than console. But yeah, I'm not gonna argue about which is better. PC's better. I'm just letting you guys know. But Marianne is broken, and with these, I'm not gonna go over with cheats and modding on PC. Look, that's not what this idea is about. This idea is about rebalancing the characters, and I think we all can agree that balancing the characters is a really high priority that we want also, besides the crossplay invites. But better yet, I hope they get in the next update, they fix Marianne, or they nerf her, and buff Robin up. 'Cause I know a lot of Robin players here, they want Robin to be buffed. I don't know how much buff, but he do need some buff. But I'm not a good shot with Robin, so I have Razor Gauntlets and that other melee perk to back me up. Because I'm a terrible shot, and I can't shoot for none with Marianne. That's just the honest truth. But I have your back as a teammate, and hopefully that counts. But yeah, on to the next idea here. More characters and new game modes and fresh content to the game. This is what everybody else that is not playing Hood wants. Because I know I want all this too. Like, I know with Season 1, we're getting that new character coming, hopefully, maybe in August sometime, or as soon as possible in September. Somewhere in the fall, they said. But I really do hope it's in August, if it's not. Because they said it's not going to be in July. So, the new legend, I hope she's going to play great and be great. And hopefully, it should be unique compared to the other classes. Or characters, I meant to say. And, what more kind of characters should they add? Well, I think every culture, every background has their own little Robin Hood legend, and so I think that would be kind of cool to see different backgrounds of, different cultures in their own cultures have their own Robin Hood type of myth inside this game, because it is Hood Outlaws and Legends. So pretty much, it's just an idea, and I don't know if that's what the devs were thinking when they created this game, but to me it feels like that. But I hope they actually take a look at that somehow, because that would be kind of cool, seeing different cultures with different Robin Hood type legends in their myths and fairy tale stories, and fresh content and new game modes. Like, look, they're probably gonna come out. Then they did say they're coming out with that new game mode. It's gonna be a game mode where you can play with your friends, just you and your friends, and you just pretty much going up against the AI without a team there, and you can still progress and gain some XP. It's pretty much a chill out mode, just nothing too hard, nothing too easy. I did hear that the AI is gonna be a little bit more harder in that mode, and sneaking around will be a major priority in that one. So I'm guessing, if you want to stealth most of the time in teamwork, I think that would be the game mode that would be coming after the new update, whenever that new update's coming. But yeah, New content, new game modes. I think new game modes should be a plus. You know, like King the Hill. Like I don't know, not King the Hill, but more game modes. Like I don't know. I don't know what kind of game modes they should add in here. I don't really know what kind of game modes would be good for this besides a team deathmatch if people just like kills and stuff. Or like a heist mode where they could have a timer, like a beat the timer mode or set your record timer, and who has the best record of heisting or stealing the gold, the chest. I mean, I don't know. It's just an idea. And the skins, like everyone got all the skins, you know. Got all the skins. The skins, some of them look kind of cool, and then some of them look kind of meh. Like, what is you guys' favorite skin? You guys probably gonna say the last skins, right? The very last skins of each character, cause the rest look kind of they look okay enough, but not too good. They should have like more unique skins and more variety of skins. You know, that's just my opinion about it. But what do you guys think? More content? What kind of content? More game modes? What kind of game modes? More characters? What kind of characters you love to see in this game? You know, I hope you guys drop down some ideas and more. The more ideas and the more we speak about this as a community, guys, hopefully we can reach out and tell the devs how much we really love this game, even though this game is in a rough spot right now. And we just gotta continue to come up with ideas and pointing out for the devs. Hopefully they listen, like I said. So on to the very next idea here. Reporting players or banning players. In the last couple hours, I have seen conversations and people say they played games where they do good enough and the other person spam the stuff out of report button, you know, PC or console, whatever system you're on. And these people get banned. Like, do they get banned because they're just really good at the game they love and play? Or, like, I don't know. Like, if I get my ass kicked for somebody who's really good at the game, PC or another console player, I'm like, okay, all right, this guy's kicking my ass or this lady's kicking my ass, and I gotta improve my game. I gotta get better every day. You know, I'm not gonna take the easy way out and just spam the report button and people get banned automatically. Like, okay, this idea is created because, look, I don't know what kind of system you had to have for the report button. I don't know how that thing goes, but if you press the report button, they should at least review the gameplay that's happening and just to see if there's any kind of cheating or whatsoever of the whatever options are available for a reason why you're reporting this player. There should be options, and they have to review the gameplay, see if this person deserves to actually be banned of their account. And that's the honest truth. And the last couple hours of me playing and just going over these talks with everybody in the community, there has been a lot of banning from a lot of people that I play with and just play with randoms, and they've been banned for out of the ordinary because they're just too good and other players can't keep up the competition. So I think that should be addressed right away, because if you're just gonna report and then ban everybody that without even any clear evidence of banning, it's not what you know, guys. It's what you can prove. I always live by that. And if there's no sign of cheating, there's no really point of banning that person. Because people could just, oh, he's kicking my butt. He's cheating. So I'm going to report him and he's going to get banned for I don't know how long. So, yeah, that should be addressed right away. So let's get on with the next idea here. So the latest update to the game was the trophy updates. And apparently there are some people that are still having trouble getting these trophies. And I'm not much of a trophy hunter. I don't really care about trophies. But some people that care, some of these trophies ain't working for them, and it's killing their vibe, and the devs just need to address it right away. That's just pretty much a fix. And the other thing what people want are servers, like better servers actually. I haven't had any server issues yet, but that's just me. But everyone that has server issues, the servers need to get better. And there are also the idea that the devs want, not the devs, but the people in the community want region selector servers, pretty much like servers in different regions around the world. I think that would be kind of cool that they should add it for people that are in different countries, because it'd be fun. But I don't know the whole entire story behind that or the issue behind that. I don't know if it exists or it not exists of those servers, but if it isn't there, they should add it to those regions. You know, for Asia, South America, UK, Europe, you know, all that. They should be added servers for regions to select from, because you know everyone around the world is playing this game, but without I think they're playing this game. I hope, but without those servers on it, it's a it's a vibe kill, and you know the devs got to focus on that and get on it right away, because a lot of people want to play this, but you know it like I said before in the video, it's in a rough shape, and you know there's nothing more I can say about it besides get the region selection, get the servers up in different regions running, get those trophy things fixed right away, because people love those trophies. It's not a big concern, but people that want to, you know, collect trophies, it is concern to them. And please, they are part of the community and they want these trophy system stuff fixed. So work on it, please, devs. Hope you're listening. On to the next idea. They need to add a sheriff buff, alright, devs? The sheriff does nothing. He walks so slow. Make him a little bit, buff him up, you know? Like, make the sheriff terrifying. Like, besides, you know, one hit, you know, you get killed from him, and then he's one shot, or I'm not one shot, but one bomb away from getting knocked down for a little bit. Make him a little bit scary to be around. Like, people could just, like, scoot next to him, and as long as he's not focused on you, of course. But you can still outrun him or outwalk him from time to time. So, like, make him a little bit, play a little bit smarter. Make him a little bit more intense and scary. I don't know how you're going to do it. Make his walk speed a little bit better. Make him, like, smarter, I guess. You know? And just, I don't know how you're going to do it. Add more uniqueness to the maps. Add more flavor. Instead of having copy and paste, you know, these maps look too identical from one another. Add more stuff. Add different stuff on the certain maps. Alright? Please, just add more different stuff to the maps. The devs, I hope you're listening. The people have spoken. They want varieties and more content. I hope